Hi, I'm David, and I'm the Customer Education Manager at ReceiptBank's London office. Today, I'll be taking you through the ReceiptBank Costs workspace and how you can manage all of your business's paperwork from this singular collaborative space. Let's log into the ReceiptBank web app and take a look at our account. The first thing you see here is your Costs workspace. This is where you receive all of your business's submitted bills, receipts, and invoices, and it's split into several sections. The inbox, where you can see all the items that require your attention. In processing, which highlights the items that are still undergoing the data extraction process. To review contains items that need some more data before they can be exported, and ready contains items that only need a quick review. The archive will store all your documents once they've been exported. Today, we're going to be working mainly in the inbox. Here, you can see a summary of who purchased the item, the supplier they bought it from, and how much they paid for it. If you're working with a large amount of paperwork, use the search and filter options to find transactions that fit your specifications in submitter, supplier, or date ranges. Let's look at one transaction in more depth. Click on the hyperlink in the type column to access the item details page, where you can find an image of the receipt or invoice and all of its associated financial and contextual information. If you need to add or amend any of the details associated with this transaction, click into its field and enter the information. Each field will save automatically when you click elsewhere on the page. Once you're happy with how your transaction has been coded, process it using the toolbar towards the top of the page. Using these buttons, you can add this transaction to an expense report, download it as a PDF or CSV file, or move it to the archive. That's the space used to permanently store processed paperwork. You can do all of this whether you're working from the inbox or the item details page. If you're in the inbox, remember that you'll need to select each item using the boxes down the left-hand side of the page before you can make any changes. If your account is integrated with an accounting software, then press the Publish button to send it across. Find out where it will be sent in the Publishing section of the item detail page. The transaction will always be stored in the Archive section of the Costs workspace if you ever need to find it again. And that's all you need to get started on ReceiptBank. Try logging into the web app today to see if any paperwork has already been submitted to your account. Once you're publishing, downloading, and adding transactions to expense reports, you have a great understanding of how ReceiptBank can keep your financial paperwork organized and up to date. Watch the other videos in this series to learn more about submitting an account setup on ReceiptBank.